What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Wednesday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt, and we are back after another winning day. 3-1, up 1 unit for us yesterday. The baseball bet was simple. Well, the Red Sox was not. Red Sox run line missed, but A's and the Padres hit in the first inning. Always great to go over 8.5. 9 runs scored in the first. We're going to keep on betting that. I told you we were betting every single one of these games. We're 2-0 to the over. We're betting it again today. We got, and that's Bub, not Bud, but Bub. Sorry, Carrington. He goes under. Julius Randle was the play of the day. He goes under. 3-1, up 1 unit on the day for us. With that, we are on another pretty good streak for the play of the day, which you can get on the BettingPros app. If you don't have the BettingPros app, I would download the BettingPros app and you can get a free offer by using the code JUICE. Download the app, Apple Store, Google Play, BettingPros Premium, 7 days free. Use that promo code JUICE to get 7 days for free using the BettingPros app, prop bet cheat sheet and whatnot, but you can see the play of the day on the application simply by downloading the BettingPros app. I would do that right now. Welcome to Masters Week. I have my first 3 Masters bets to give you guys up here today. Looking forward to doing that. 2 baseball plays, and I will have 2 NBA player props on the app later on today. Another reason why to download the BettingPros app at Sports Talk Matt. Go and follow me there, and I'm going to put 2 player props there. Why? Look, there's a lot of teams on back-to-backs. There's a lot of really big games, Lakers and Dallas for one. But this is the silly season. I mean, the rosters, the Lakers, their entire team was not supposed to play, and then they played everybody. Who is playing? I mean, we got to wait. Like we can't bet this overnight. It's impossible. So we will wait to day of. I will bet during the day. I'll put it on the BettingPros app at Sports Talk Matt to go and search that for me on the app, and you can find me there, and I'll put 2 player props up before the games begin today for the NBA for that, as we look to continue to stay hot with NBA player props because we went 2-0 yesterday. Let's keep rolling today with NBA player props. So before we do the picks, though, reminder about the jersey. The Penny Hardaway USA jersey is still available to subscribe to the BettingPros YouTube channel, pristineauction.com. They've got this for you with us. Comment on this video, and you are entered in to win the Penny Hardaway signed jersey. Simple, easy, 2 easy steps, and you are entered. We will pull the winner on May the 2nd, so make sure you've turned on the notifications on the YouTube channel for Betting Pros so you can be notified when the May 2nd video drops, and you can find out whether or not you are the winner of the Penny Hardaway signed jersey. All right, first bet is very easy. 9.5 over day game, San Diego and the A's. Okay, that's just where I told you I was betting it all. We're betting it all. Okay, all 3 games. 2-0 so far. We're guaranteed to be profitable. Even if it misses, bet it again because, well, we're just doing this. Vasquez against Beto, don't care. 9.5 is the total. Day game in Sacramento. Weather's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. This thing should be, I mean, look, they're adjusting, right? It was 8, 8.5. Now it's 9.5. They're adjusting. Let's see how high this thing goes, but it doesn't really matter because, well, 10. It's the game's in the 9th inning. It's 10-4 right now, so doesn't matter. They're scoring a ton of runs here with this. So over 9.5 for the A's and the Padres for 1.15 units. Bet number 2: the Phillies lost to the Braves last night. Big win for the Braves. However, the Braves are throwing Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes is opener. First game he pitched against San Diego, he went 1 inning. He had 2 Ks, but they lost the game. Then he started against the Dodgers, and he went 4 innings, gave up 4 earned runs, gave up a home run, walked 4, K'd 3. Grant Holmes was in Vegas last year with the A's AAA team. He was here. He didn't pitch well. By all accounts, he was a disaster there. The fact that he's pitching for the Braves right now due to the injuries to Strider and company is really bad news. This is a short price on the Phillies here with Walker going for them. I got plus money on the Phillies against an Atlanta Braves team that has an opener going. Braves are favored because they're desperate and they're at home. I'll take the plus money here. Phillies plus money. Money line, Philadelphia to beat Grant Holmes in Atlanta. That is a 7:15 start time. We'll jump on that with the Phillies money line at plus money. I think plus 105, right, is what I wound up getting with that. That was plus 105, yeah, that I got with that. So plus 105 on the Phillies, 1 unit down on that. So 2 baseball plays over A's, Padres, over 9.5. Phillies money line against the Braves. We're taking Philly at plus 105, plus money on Philadelphia for 1 unit. 2 NBA player props, and there's the card for us here today on a Wednesday. Now, the Masters begins tomorrow. Today is my girlfriend's birthday. Amanda today. Happy birthday to her. She named her son Brooks. Not exactly after Brooks Koepka, but she was an incredible golfer. She golfed for in the juniors for Team USA. She's a better golfer than me, okay? She's got a hell of a golf swing. So the Masters is always a really big deal. It's fun. She and I compete back and forth all the time. I pick golfers. She picks golfers. It's always a fun time between the two of us. So I'm going to be pretty much involved with the live guys. I did a bunch of hits with Sports Grid over the weekend, and a lot of the golf experts have come in and talked a lot about where the live guys are, out of sight, out of mind, and how the sports books have not priced this correctly, that we don't have the right prices on the live guys. And horses for courses. I mean, this has been the case with Brooks Koepka. He loves majors. That's all he does. He plays great at this golf course. This golf course fits his eye perfectly. We know that Brooks is going to be in form. And I went looking for a head-to-head. Now, I know with head-to-heads, it can be a little difficult because not every book offers it, but I got this at Circus Sports in Vegas, okay? Brooks Koepka up against Victor Hovland, who Victor Hovland's in the same category as Colin Morikawa with me on these things. Like, I don't really trust them. And I do think Brooks is going to play really well this week. I think Koepka is going to be a player to watch. We very well may come in with more Brooks Koepka and jump in with more Brooks in terms of where we'll be with a top 20 leaders, bet him to win the thing. I'm not going to bet him yet. I want to go and see it. But for a 4-round head-to-head, Koepka over Hovland is only minus 130. Too good of a price. Can't pass that up. Brooks over Victor Hovland at minus 130 for 1.3 units. Now, we'll get into top 20, 2 top 20 bets. I'm going to reiterate that we have to bet this at places that do not do anything, nothing, zero to do with dead heat rules. If you are unfamiliar with dead heat rules, please look it up. But literally, your bet, you could lose money on your bet if your bet cashes with dead heat rules. You have to include ties, okay? So do not bet with dead heat rules. The prices are going to be awesome. You're going to go, oh my gosh, I got Sergio at a much greater price, Matt. This is no, okay? If the price is out of whack, it's because of dead heat rules. So let's talk about Sergio Garcia, who's playing really, really well. Sergio has won this tournament. He's 46 years old, and he is starting to come back into form. Last month, he won the Hong Kong, the Live Hong Kong tournament, which is pretty good. That's a golf course that's been pretty good to Masters winners in the past. He is still driving the golf ball really, really well. And look, again, out of sight, out of mind, he's 80-1 to win this thing. That price, it was 90-1 on Monday. It's 80-1 now. What? That's crazy. You should 100% sprinkle on Sergio Garcia at 80-1 to win this tournament. But the safer play is just to come in and take him to go in the top 20. Why? Because I think he will be competitive. I think he will be a golfer we're going to watch. And also the price is unbelievable. This is at Circus Sports. It's plus 360. Half a unit down on Sergio Garcia to come in the top 20 officially. But you should 100% sprinkle on Sergio Garcia to win this tournament. The price is unbelievable. It's 80-1. It's an 80-1 ticket on Sergio Garcia. That's crazy. I mean, that's a guy, again, we haven't seen these guys play very much because they play on the Live Tour, which is basically out of sight, out of mind. And then the other bet we're going to jump in is Dustin Johnson. It's the same conversation with Dustin Johnson. Again, it's 80-1, 90-1, 100-1 on Dustin Johnson. I know he hasn't played great, but he's still one of the best golfers to ever step foot on Augusta National. I mean, when you look at where the greatest rounds and the greatest 4 rounds, Dustin Johnson still holds the record for the lowest 4-round score at Augusta, 20 under par. 65-70, 65-68 in 2020. That was just 5 years ago. I know a lot can happen in 5 years. I know DJ's not the most reliable of guys. I mean, this is the guy that fell down the stairs, wink, wink, at Augusta National and couldn't golf, okay? So I hear you might go, Matt, I can't trust Dustin Johnson. Well, don't trust him to win. Just trust him to come in the top 20. Again, do not play this for dead heat rules. But Dustin Johnson can win this thing. Like, he can win this thing. We've seen crazy long shot golfers come in and win this thing before. In 2021, Hideki Matsuyama, 60-1. In 2011, Charles Schwartzel, 100-1. In 2007, Zach Johnson, 125-1. In 2009, Angel Cabrera, 125-1. And then the longest of shots, Trevor Immelman, in 2008, 150-1 to win this tournament. So don't tell me that a 100-1 shot can't win this thing. We've seen it. It can happen. And it's Dustin Johnson, a guy who holds the course record for 4 rounds at the Masters. Top 20, Dustin Johnson. Coming in with him, top 20, half a unit down on Dustin Johnson for a plus 140 play on Dustin Johnson on that. I'm still stunned at that price is that. I mean, for Justin Johnson in the top 20, I mean, there's some guys on this list for top 20 that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And by the way, that price is wrong. Dustin Johnson's plus 360. I thought that was wrong. I mean, I had to check on that. That's plus 360. I'll correct that for tomorrow. Dustin Johnson, top 20 on the yes, is plus 360. Sergio Garcia, I believe, is the same price. Let me just double check. No, he's plus 175. Okay, so that's a mistake there. Sergio's plus 175. Dustin Johnson is plus 360. So both those prices are wrong. I'll correct that for the official mark, but just FYI, Dustin Johnson, top 20. Sergio Garcia, top 20. Do not play that with dead heat rules, however. Okay? So those are our first 2 units to be played. 3 bets, 2 units down on the Masters. I guess 2.3 units down on the Masters. Okay? So there could be more coming in on Thursday morning's podcast. There could be more coming in on Friday and Saturday as we head to the weekend and whatnot. And we'll jump in. We'll probably I like to play who's going to win after we get to the cut. You can I sprinkle on the Hail Marys before, but I think once we get a better idea of what the field's going to look like and what we're going to take from that perspective, then we'll jump in a little bit more on who's going to win the tournament, or head-to-head 3rd round, head-to-head 4th round. But again, so the plays officially for today: A's, Padres over 9.5, Phillies on the money line, Brooks Koepka over Victor Hovland for the full tournament, Sergio Garcia top 20 coming yes. Dustin Johnson, top 20, coming in yes. Those prices are plus 360 and plus 175. We'll correct that going forward. And 2 NBA player props will hit you later today on the BettingPros app by searching at Sports Talk Matt. Masters Week. Always a lot of fun. Happy birthday to Amanda. We'll have some fun together. I'm going on vacation. My birthday was a couple days ago. Her birthday is today. We're going on vacation. We're going to go out of the country for a while. Other than being in the hospital, I haven't been off from the Daily Juice. Well, I left for 7 months, but I was still doing it every day. I've done a daily podcast every day for 5 years. 5 years I put this out. I'm going to go away for a week, and I'm not going to be hosting. The Juice will go dark at the end of April. I know, sorry, but just heads up, that's coming in a couple of weeks. Not for a couple of weeks, but for a couple of weeks. The Juice is for 1 week. The Juice is going to go dark coming up later on as I'm going to go on vacation to recharge after what's been a very fun and crazy couple of months. So just a heads up. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all my socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning, wherever you guys get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.